Welcome back, my friends. This is your psychologist, Analina Alvarez from Southern California. This would be the second video for parenting. So in this video, I'm going to give you 3 quick points real fast to make sure you can apply them. Each video, I'm going to give you 2 to 3 points. I'm not going to do it very long so you guys can see the video and actually putting them into practice with your kids to make sure that you are getting the results that you're looking for. So on this video, I'm going to share with you 3 points. The first point would be to agree on how to discipline your child. Agree on the consequences you're going to give them for each behavior that you want to correct. So make sure you talk about the consequences as a couple, talk about it and actually implement them the same, whether either one is home. It doesn't matter who's home. If you're both home, you know you're going to continue doing the same discipline for that, for the same behavior that you want to correct. And whether mom's home or dad's home, it doesn't matter. You're going to know that it's the same concept, and the child is also going to know, because you're going to let them know that this, okay, now the new rules are going to be this is what's going to be expected from you. If you do this, if you break this rule, this is going to be the consequences for breaking this rule. So the child knows what to expect, but the parents are actually working together to make sure your child is behaving and being obedient, because the child is not going to manipulate one or the other. He knows that he can run to mom, he can run to dad and ask for different things, because you both going to agree on the discipline and on the consequence of the bad behavior. Okay, the second point is make sure you stick with your word. Okay, you tell them something and make sure you comply with that something that you actually agree with the child, making sure you don't break your own rules. So for example, if you give your child 30 minutes to sit down, make sure that you stick with those 30 minutes. Don't let them stand up 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later, because you're breaking your own rules. And that's going to give you less authority to actually for the child to comply and obey you. Okay, and the third one would be do not break a promise. Making a promise to your child is like lying to them. If you tell your child you're going to take them to the park because if they finish their homework, or you're going to take them anywhere you know, and you don't comply with that promise, you are breaking your own word. Your child is not going to believe you. He's going to believe you're a liar, because that's actually a lie. That's actually lying to your child. If you say something that you want, that you to convince them to behave, to convince them to do a task, and you just tell them that you're going to do something and you don't do it, you are practically lying to your child. So your child will actually know that he can count on you, that you always lie to them, and that why should they even obey you if you're not going to comply. So we are teaching our kid how to lie too. So we cannot tell our child, stop lying to me, when you actually have taught them how to do that. Even whether you do it consciously or unconsciously, you still do it. So it's how we teach our kids. You know, what we say to our kids is what we teach them. So make sure that you are complying to your word. So I know many of you are looking at this video and you're saying, so well, what about if I'm a single parent? So if you're a single parent, and when I said agree with each other on how to discipline your kid, you have to agree with yourself, because many times you break your own rules. Many times you tell your child that you're going to do a certain thing, but when that happens, you don't do it. So you're breaking your own word and you are not agreeing with yourself. So when it comes to agreeing with each other, and you're a single parent, we're talking about agreeing with yourself. Make sure you actually comply with what you say. So that's the 3 real fast key points that I wanted to give you, making sure that you put them into practice. And I give you this because I know it works. I know it works. I done it myself. And make sure that even if you're tired, I know we're tired sometimes. I know, we got to work. And in people that are staying home, they also have to work. They got to clean, they got to cook, they got to take care of the kids, and they're also tired. And I understand that. But you know what? Having kids and being a parent is a lot of work. And if you want to make sure you have your kids behaving and you don't want to have a lot of issues and problems with your kids, then you have a lot of work to do. And this is your company. This is the company you're building, making sure that a lot of times we put 8 hours in our job, or we put 40 hours in a job a week to get paid. This is your own company. You're building, you're putting the basis on your kids. This is your company that you're gonna build, and they're gonna last forever. I mean, not forever, but they're gonna last here. Your children are gonna like start growing up, and you're gonna have them around, not for 40 hours a week. You're gonna have them around, your whole entire life. So you want to make sure you have your kids being able to grow up and become the good man or the good woman that you want to put out there, and have their families coming, to visit you, and making sure that everybody is getting along. But it starts from home. Everything starts from home. Your principles and values starts from home. So if you want to have that good family throughout your whole life, you got to start since they're little, and then they become teenagers and they need you the most. So they need guidance. They don't need a friend. They have friends. They need parents. So don't confuse that you want to be your kid's friend. Okay, they don't need a friend. They need parents. They need parents to guide them to do the right thing. And I'm telling you this because I have talked to many, many, many teenagers that they actually have come across and tell me, you know what, my parents embarrass me. They want to feel they're so cool, and they want to pretend they're my friends, and they embarrass me in front of my other friends. And I want them to tell me how to do stuff. I want them to guide me. I talk to many teenagers, and I know a lot of parents might be thinking, oh my God, where are these teenagers that they want to be guided? But guess what? They do. You just need to make sure you're being a parent, and a lovable parent. Don't be so harsh on your kids. Love them and respect them, and you're going to get good results. Okay, so once again, last point, agree with what you're going to do when it comes to consequences and behaviors. Make sure you don't break your own word, and keep your promises. Okay, well, I hope you liked this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Share it with other people, and please subscribe to my channel so you can get the notifications. All right, you take care. And this is Ana Reina, your psychologist, and make sure that you are sharing this with other people. Thank you. Bye-bye.